Wittmer, the number 91, the first winner of the season in the B-Spec class. So Nick, how was your first race?
It was a great race. We had an amazing race going on. From lap on, one out, couldn't complain really. We had a clean lap. A couple of guys I think were making mistakes in the back, and then I got a gain, I think I gained 8 seconds for the first 2 laps. After that I was like, okay, let's just stick in a groove. Traffic came around after that. Definitely other guys came around and caught us up, so that slowed me down a little bit. Greg got in front of me. We had a little bit of dice out. It was really tight racing, but all in the end, the car was beautiful. Honda St. Rose prepped a very good car, and at the end of the race, I took it home. The last 10 minutes, I think I was pulling from Greg. He was stuck in traffic, and took it home from there, and I think we had about 10-second lead throughout the end of the race, so it was a great race.
What was your strategies?
My strategy was mainly finish the race, that's number one. Have a good start, no damage, that's one thing. And the other is just, if you ain't first, you're last. That's how I take it. There's no second or third. Definitely we come here to win, and mainly just that, and definitely go for the championship.
The challenge for you today?
The challenge was mainly the weather, very hot outside. We're not going as fast as the super touring guys, so we have less wind coming in the car. And so it's a bit harder in the car, slower, but in the corners it's faster, and throughout the end of the race it was a great race. It was just a fun race. The mentality was there. It was just the heat. It was a little too hot today.
First B-Spec race, right?
Yeah, first B-Spec race.
What's the difference about what you used to do?
What I used to do was super touring. Super touring is more of an open class. All the cars are equal for sure, but we're running about 300 horsepower in the open class in ST. And when you come down to B-Spec, B-Spec is really a showroom production car. It's pretty much 95 horsepower to the wheels. There's nothing special there. Under the hood, it's showroom. Inside the cars, there's a roll cage, there's a seat. That's about it. So we had the same tires as the super touring guys, but we definitely don't run the same times because we're much slower, and that's how it comes down to.
First win, probably not the last. Have a good season.
Thank you very much.
I'm with Mathieu Audette, number 12, the first winner of the season in Superclass. Mathieu, how was your first race?
Well, I've been leading from the beginning to the end, so well, it might have looked easy, but it was not easy. It was very hot outside, and the conditions were not they were not the best, but I managed the race to finish first, so I'm very happy.
Sasha Anis was almost behind you. Was that stressful?
Just for the first few laps, because I knew he was able to pass me, but finally my car seemed to be faster today, so well, I just managed the race, and well, it's been a good race until the end.
What was your strategy?
To go fast? No, well, I never had any strategy well, during my career. I just go as fast as I can without
follow the flow.
Yeah, exactly. But you just need to manage your tire in the car, and if all the mechanics follow, you just go as fast as you can, and that's the main thing in racing.
Okay. What was your challenge today?
Well, just try not to do any mistake when you're leading. Sometimes you just look a little bit more in your mirror, so just try to focus on the racetrack and avoid to make any mistake. That's it.
Thank you very much, Matsu.
Thank you.
Today. Congratulations, Karl Thomson, the winner in touring. Now we've got hats, we got champagne, we got trophies.
I'm here with Karl Thomson, number 47 from the touring class. He's the winner of the first race of the year. How was your first race?
Absolutely great. Fun to be back in the series. I ran it for a full season in 2010. I'm just here for a one-off race with the Mini, and normally I drive a different kind of car. So this is a little competitive intelligence for us to learn about the Mini. Seriously, the Team Octane guys did a fabulous job. Michelle and I, first and second, is great for the team. It's a fun car to drive, really easy to drive, a lot of good balance, tossable. And Michelle and I had a really good battle. So great way to start the year for me and for this team. And we'll see how tomorrow goes, but I'm looking forward to it.
As a driver, what was your strategies?
I actually think Michel had a slightly better strategy than me because he hung back and I fought with the super touring car that was sort of dicing with us, and I used my tires a bit, and then Michel, I think in the end had a little more tires. So at the end he was really coming, and I had to use the traffic to my best advantage to keep him behind me. So it was a good fight.
What's your big challenge from today?
Everybody was talking about the B-spec cars and the speed that they are, and I think for the touring car guys, I actually think they were really good. I can see how the super touring guys, when they're coming past, maybe it might be a little more hairy, but for us, the Spec B guys were great, and the super guys were great. So I think I'm going to have to do better tire management tomorrow so that I can make sure I stay ahead of my teammate.
When do we see you again?
We'll see how my schedule in the other racing series go. I'd like to do Montreal, but I have a conflict, so I have to be elsewhere. But later on in the year, I think Alain could probably twist my arm to come back and drive one of these again.
It was nice meeting you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.